So just arrived in Santa Barbara. We're in Montecito for Arthur's handover. So we're going to get him out. We're just going to introduce him to the family, and then we're just going to walk around the land. They've got like 6 acres. Lovely house. It's amazing. We're going to walk around, let him settle in, and then push on with some bonding. Let's get it. So I thought we could just go in for a chat first without him, chat about what we're going to do over the next few days, and then we'll kind of get him out and go for a walk. Would be perfect. Perfect. Is that all right? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Happy days. Yeah, no, so I thought it's always good to kind of just have a chat about how we're going to do it over the next few days. So today really is kind of like a really easy day, very much kind of him just being around you guys. There'll be loads of new smells and things for him, so we'll just kind of like let him take that in and get used to his surroundings. We could kind of bring him into the property, walk him around the outside. We'll give you like some treats and stuff like that. So if he does come up to you, you can slip him a treat, and you know, you can pet him and stuff like that. And then once we've kind of done that for say like 30 minutes, 40 minutes of just being around each other, he'll start coming to you more because all the outside smells and surroundings will kind of dull down for him. He'll be like, oh, I know what this is now. And then he'll, oh, new people. And then he'll start like coming to you and things. In dog training, the way we teach the dogs is a thing called luring. So we put food on the end of the nose, as you probably know, and we manipulate them into the positions and reward them for doing it. You guys will kind of do the same. And the reason we think that that's kind of good is because obviously you've got different accents to us. So you saying sit and we saying sit, the dog's like, what does that mean? What are they speaking? Most people do it with the recall. Yeah. You hear all the families and they're going, here, here. Pretty much for today, just kind of just being around you, bonding with you, getting used to you, feeding him, doing some basics of obedience and stuff. And then tomorrow morning, you'll kind of see a different temperament from him. He'll come back and he'll be like, oh, I know who you are, I know who you are. And he'll be more kind of up for doing things for you. Sit. Down. No. Yes. Good boy. What I don't want now is if I go to pick it up, watch, out. If I go to pick it up and I go, a lot of people like hesitate and then they go like that, it will encourage him to do that. Sit. Down. So what I do, no, out. What I do is when I pick it up, I just nice and confident all at the same pace. No. And he just remains calm, because if I whip my hand away, it initiates prey drive for the dog. Prey means the dog wants to chase it. So if I just automatically start whipping it away, hey, no, 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 like that, he'll just keep coming. But if I just go, no, and I just stand dead still, no, he'll be really respectful and he'll just kind of wait until I say, yes. Things like where you just like make him sit next to you. So here, fuss, sit. You get him to sit like under control, no. Now he's using his brain. Because what does he want to do the most? Wants to go get that. But he knows that I'm controlling him, he's not allowed. And then make him maybe do something else. Now he'll try and run now, but I want him to do something else. Down. Now he's overusing it. Now that was just a simple down for him. But why that's there and he's fixated on that to listen to me as well. There's so much going on. Yes, good boy. Like you do 10 minutes of that a day. Yeah, yes, he's like, you can go and do it now. But if you do that 10 minutes a day, like he'll be so mentally stimulated. Like you don't need to go and do a 5-mile trek with him. Like, and now put it in his face, tell him no. No. And now throw it and say no as you throw it. So say no, down. Good, say no as you throw it. Say no. No. Really good. Okay, now what I want you to do, stand dead still, nice and loud. I want you to say close and see if he'll do it. Nice and loud. Close. There we go. So you see how every time you're a little bit firmer the second time he's doing it. So let's try and get that to be the first time every time, just so he's a bit more responsive. And now say, why yes, let me get it. Yes. Good.
So that's this morning session done. We took Arthur around his new home. They've got a massive 5-acre property. So we took him for a few laps around the outside. He's done some obedience with his new family. He's pushing on really well. Arthur's smashing it, taking it all in his stride. We're going to give him a rest now in the crate. We're going to go out for some food. And then, yeah, we'll see what this afternoon's got in store for us. You could just wear them as shorts, nothing else.
Yeah, imagine. God, it's just like, you're right. I'm like, yeah, yeah. So we just got back from lunch. We went down to a spot that they own down in Santa Barbara. There's about 10 restaurants in there. Had a burger, cheeseburger, American. And now we've come back, we're going to do some hand feeding, some bonding, and push on with some obedience. See how Arthur's settling in. And then probably hit the beach later. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk you through kind of like hand feeding, so feeding from your hand, which creates a really good bond. So when he was taught as a dog to like sit and down and things, we would have always done it with lawing. So lawing is basically where the dog follows the food with the hand. So this is lawing. So when I teach my dog to sit, which is probably the same, I'm sure you've taught a dog to sit before, you probably did this, push the bum to the floor, and then as soon as they do it, you release the food. So we're going to kind of go back to that stage for you, just to kind of get him listening to you. It's going really well. He loves that, to be fair. So yeah, I'm happy with their bond so far. I'm just going to keep pushing it on. They've been doing some recall sit stays, down stays. And I couldn't be happier, to be honest. So going good. Like this is literally perfect. Come out here, unclip him off the lead, have some food in his pocket. Before you unclip him, feed him a little bit, a handful of food so he knows, okay, I know what time it is. Unclip him, say finish, he goes off, he sniffs, let him do his wee. I try not to recall my dog if he's mid-wee because I want to kind of let him finish it. But then as soon as he's finished the wee, I go, yeah, here, good boy, whoa. He comes all excited and I give him some food. And playing these games is like ideal for you. And then what I would do is I would have the ball in my back pocket. So I would give him food for like, say out of a 10-minute session, for 9 minutes I would feed him for doing the downs, doing the sits, doing the recall. And then what I would do is I would wait until my last one and I would have the ball in the back pocket. He'd go off down there, I'd call him, yeah, here. He'd come running to me and I'd go, yes, and I'd throw the ball for him. That's like the biggest reward for him. So then next time he comes out on his next session, he's thinking, I know she's got the ball on her. So then he's a bit more kind of enticed to want to come to you a bit more and stuff. So if I told him down and he didn't do it and I had to tell him again or I had to like make him do it, then I wouldn't reward that behaviour because otherwise I'm rewarding him for having to make him do it. If it was a dog in training and I was teaching him, then I would reward him for doing the right thing. But now a fully trained dog, we don't have to reward him. We need to tell him, no, you didn't do right, so the reward doesn't come. Next time when he does do it the first time and I reward him, then I'm literally kind of painting like a black and white like image to him, like you did the right thing, so I rewarded you. You didn't do the right thing, I had to punish you, so now you're not going to get a reward. And in the end, the dog wants the reward and he doesn't want the punishment. Things like this now, which we're literally about to move on to, is like breaking out of positions. And this builds on for like the distraction. So if I put the dog in a position, so I put him in a down and I walk off from him, if he then stands up and breaks the position, the first thing I do is I give him a verbal marker, so I tell him no, that he's done the wrong thing. Now that has to be firm. You have to, no, really deep, loud, tell him. If that doesn't self-correct himself from the no, then the next thing I do is I go and put pressure on the lead. So let's say he breaks out. I would put some pressure on the lead, so there'd be a little bit of pressure on the collar. I'd take him back to where he was and I would make him do the position. I wouldn't ask him to do the position again, I would make him do it. So he realises that breaking out of position brings a punishment where I put him back in a position. Then I would wait for a bit of time. If he stayed in a position, then I would go back and reward the duration of him staying in there. Yeah, Arthur, down. So first I'll stand like quite close. I'll probably put the lead out so I can grab it if I need to. And then, yeah, when you call him. Good. And then I reward him for not breaking out. Finished. rapid obedience. We're doing some recall, sit stays, down stays, sit in motion, down in motion, things like that. They've actually built a grooming bath into the garage. So we're going to take him inside now. We're going to groom him. He's been in the pool a little bit. So we're just going to give him a quick groom and then we're going to break for lunch. Door to give you a parcel or anything like that. Basically what I would do is, what a lot of people do is they put the dog like on place all the way down there by the back door and they go and open the front door. But for me, the door's a vulnerable point if someone's knocking and you don't know who it is. So I would always take him with me. Even if he's outside having the time of his life and the door knocks, I'd wait and I'd go, hold on, here. I'd call him and then I'd take him to the door. And what I would do is I would walk up to the door and I would put him in a down, probably about this distance. I'd probably drop him in a down about there. And then when I open the door, I'd open it fully. So there's like a line of sight between the dog and the person, because then if this guy then did try to attack me, I can jump out the way and say, get him. And he can deal with it and do what he needs to do. Rather than having him secluded all the way down there or out of sight and he doesn't know what's going on. Because the last thing you want is him having the time of his life outside with a caterpillar rolling around in the grass and someone's trying to stab you to rob your Rolex or something. So it's best to just always bring him with you, security perspective of it. But I would just drop him in a down. I wouldn't do, what a lot of people do then is they open the door like this because they don't want the dog to go out, but he needs to be under control, so he shouldn't move. And if you do this, it could easily stab me here and the dog can't see, don't know what's going on. So I always encourage the door. Yep, thank you, perfect, cool. And then close the door, finish, and he can just go off and he can go and do what he wants. Door manners. Taking the dog to the front door because it's a vulnerable point. Putting the dog in the down, answering the door. Dog can't be called because it's...
Hello?
Hello. That's a nice dog. What's his name?
Thanks. His name's Bert.
Bert. Okay. Sounds like Kurt, that does. If I call him, will he come to me? Can I pet him?
No.
Why
he's
not?
Not friendly.
He's not friendly. Why?
He's
He
a
looks friendly.
protection dog.
Good boy. Hello. You gonna come? Come on then. You gonna come? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Let's say if you like loading the car up because you're going to go out or something and you've already opened the gates, then what a lot of people do is they kind of load the dog up, shut the boot, shut the trunk of the car, and then they come in and get the bags, then they go back out. But the dog's like confined, then he can't be used if you needed him. Because if someone ran through the gate to run into here to stab you, to rob you, and he's locked in the car, he can't even help you. So I always kind of think to myself, I load the dog up last. And when I arrive back, the dog's the first one to come out of the car. So I would get out and I would get the dog out. If you ever need him, it's better for him to be there than locked in the car or on place down there by the kitchen whilst you're getting beat up on the driveway. That's not what we want. We want him to be there and be able to do his job. So always just be a bit security cautious with him and just think this is a bit vulnerable. So I would rather him out and be around me than be locked away in the car or something. Ready? 1, 2, 3, show. Touch it.
Ah, it didn't work.
Touch it now.
I just touched it.
No, you didn't. You went. Ah, it didn't work. You didn't. You touched the wood. Touch the thing. Touch the thing. Go on. You didn't touch it.
Nah, that would be black.
Palm across it.
Nah,
Go on.
no
It's
way.
not that bad.
That'd be 24 volt. That would.
No, go on. Touch it.
Fucking plug socket
Go on.
that.
You've got to do it though. You lost. That was the rules.
No, best of 3. Kicking it out.
No.
No, I can't do that. Kicking it out.
1, 2, 3, show.
Oh. Wait. Wait, so you've gone paper, scissors. Ready?
1, 2, 3, show. Yeah! This is Trident Elite Protection Dogs worldwide. he is there for a purpose. He is there to be used in protection. I mean, like, yeah, if you locked yourself in the safe room and you had him with you, then you're protected. Like,
Yeah.
Because like, if they come in and they rob the pottery or they rob some cash or some watches, like, you know, you can get it back. It's insured. It's not a problem. But the main thing is he's here to protect you.
Exactly.
And obviously, you know, we'll touch on protection today. So you feel, I just want to do enough where you feel comfortable that if the situation ever did arise, you know how he's going to act. He knows how you're going to act. And you kind of like work a bit of as a team, and it'll help with your bond as well. So it's that time again. We're going to show off his protection and show the client what he's all about. Beast. And then you're going to kind of fold over to there. So now, worst case scenario, if he pulls, he's just going to pull, it's just going to slip off anyway. So it will be fine. And then that hand there. Yep. And then get yourself kind of next to him in a bit of a boxer stance. So yeah, I would put like your right foot, but yeah, a little bit like that. That's it. So the first initial pull, I'm going to take the weight off. And then slowly I'm going to build up to me letting go. Yeah, so you're feeling his full power. Okay, so I'll take the first initial brunt. Yeah, it was good. We ran through some protection, just basic stuff. Just getting her to hold the lead, feeling comfortable around him while he's doing his protection. She was a little bit nervous. He's obviously a big dog, he's a bit of a beast. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to run some covert scenarios. Yeah, and tonight he's staying with them, settling in. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow morning. Let's go. So last day today, we're going to run through some covert protection scenarios, and then we are going to finish off with a little bit of obedience and house stuff, and then we're going to leave them to it. We've got to leave at 12 because we've got to drive 2 hours to LAX, and then I fly back to Florida and 2 of the lads fly to London. Let's go.
Arthur, get him!
There we have it. Arthur, complete. Montecito, completo. I'm off to Florida. He's off to London. Let's get it.
It's one small step for man.
-5.
One giant leap for mankind.
For ignition and liftoff of 3, 2, 1.
Discovery's roll maneuver is complete. It's now in a heads down position on on track for its flight to the International Space Station.